I have a kind of announcement to make. It's not an announcement. It's not an announcement to you guys. It shouldn't matter at all, really, because it's not a thing yet. It, I want to write a book. That's not okay. Everyone wants to write a book. Everyone has this one book inside them. To quote from someone, I don't know who. But I have wanted to write a book for a year now. And not only have I wanted to write a book, but I've had an idea of a plot and characters and things. And so, about a year ago, I started writing a book. And it's not like done or anything. Christ. I've written quite a lot. Most of it was shit. The majority of it was shit. But it's all steps forward. And I think I'm at the point where I should really just I need to make and more people need to know about it, so if I do relapse and I just give up on it, then I can feel disappointed in myself knowing that other people know about my failure. I don't know if that's how normal people work, but that's what I'm doing. But I never really liked the idea of writing before. I liked stories. I didn't like the idea of writing them and sitting down and learning how to talk like good. But it appeals a lot more now, especially when you need to be able to communicate so that you don't electrocute people. This is physics. So you might remember previous attempts at stories like that one that ruined the history trip for everyone. Which I think this started there, what I've got now. But it's different, it's not as bad. It's not as many holes. It occurs to me now that I don't actually know who's subscribed to this channel, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, now you learned something about what my goals. I don't know. But I have written 61,778 words. That's quite a lot. I don't know if you've ever... I mean, that puts essays in context, doesn't it? I mean, it did take me a year, but that's quite a lot of that year wasn't writing. Quite a lot of that year was just faffing about and thinking and getting distance. It makes things work. I recently finally finished the plot summary, which is why I'm doing this. I feel like I'm finally going somewhere. But I spent so long thinking about events that I forgot how writing worked. It was a bit of a depressing moment when you can't go back to writing because you don't. It's just drivel. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, so I wrote 31,000 words of my first draft, and then I stopped because the events that were happening were shit, and I didn't know how to get them into the events I want to happen, and the writing was shit, and it was all really bad. But that's kind of the point of the first draft. So I started again, and right now I'm 22,000 words into that, which is 8 chapters, I think. 8. It's... The plan alone of the events is 8,000 words long, which is an abominable amount. That's ridiculous. Yeah, depending on how much you know about my personality, you know my two favourite things are escaping from the real world and pessimism, and as such, the book is a very dark fantasy. It's not quite Game of Thrones long, but it's in... No, it's not at all. It's nowhere near it. Oh well. But yeah, this is my big thing. I imagine the plan I have is going to get cut down a bit, Because at the moment, the projected word total is 149,573 words. I don't want to write that much. No one will buy that much. I'm aware this might never get published. This might just be something I do. And I'm aware if it does get published, then it's nothing. It's not. That's not. Publishing isn't the goal of the industry. Getting it published doesn't mean it's going to sell. Getting it published doesn't even mean it's good. But I'd really like to have something published. And I hope I achieve that. So that's my announcement. I have written stuff, and I'm proud of stuff. And I want more people to know that if I don't write more stuff, they should throw stuff at me. Because I think, let me grow this and do something. So thanks. Bye.